Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Do we like the new intro? Those who've actually watched it, did you like that? I think it's quite nice, isn't it? All the channel legends, mostly YouTube, but a couple from this save on stream. Hope you're doing well, everyone. Today we're going to play 3 games after that big build-up, and they could be our last 3 at Man City, because it could be rebuild complete, because we just need to pick up 2 wins today. That's all we need. We've got 3 games. We just need 2. You like it, Judy? Yeah, good. I may have gone a bit deep on that, eh? I've been working on that for like a solid month, and behind the scenes, I think it looks quite nice. But today, we've got 3 games. We need to win 1 of them in the Prem to pick up the title, given our goal differential over Chelsea. It's enormous. We firstly host Bournemouth. So, that's it, isn't it, really? If we don't do that, then goodness me. Then we go to Anfield to play Liverpool, so we best frickin' win this first game. Also, Chelsea could stuff things up, to be fair, because the whole reason we're in this situation. Look at that recent form. They have handed this to us, Chelsea. They've got Wolves and West Ham. So we just need to keep level with them, and we're sweet. And also, we then look to hopefully add to our Premier League and, of course, already secured Carabao Cup and FA Cup. The FA Cup, we are playing Wolves in the final. So, apart from the whole financial situation, then there's, like, what else is there here? Do we need to win a Champions League? Judith, I was thinking about doing international management, but there's going to, the non-international gaps are going to be really annoying, so I'm not too sure. We might see if there's anyone else available. Like, I've already spotted, if the job opens up, it is in the same country, but Crystal Palace have got relegated back down to League One, so that might be an option, because that could be very intriguing. That would be a lot tougher, because their reputation's nowhere near like what we've got here at Man City, so it could actually be tougher. Otherwise, yeah, I was looking at a World Cup bid, but I'm not too sure how. Like, I'll have to play a lot off camera, I'd suspect, for that. So I'm not too sure how that would go. Wait, that's what I meant to do there. Yeah, otherwise I'm not too sure if Crystal Palace doesn't pop up. Yeah, France would be fun because they didn't make the last World Cup. There is the Wellington Phoenix. So for those who missed the early parts of the save, we did leave the Wellington Phoenix women's team after 63 days before we managed a game. So that could be a chance at redemption, even though it's not actually the same exact team. It's on the men's side, but still. And also, you can't play continental football. That's Auckland. There's a team called Thames in South Africa. London City's available in the Women's League. Jeju could be a fun little Asian build-up, because Jeju's quite a big place in Korea. I know about Korea a bit, with the wife being from there. So that's an option if we want to actually try and actually win the Asian Champions League. We sort of ditched that when Batiste grabbed us from Tokyo. So there's options. I'm just not sure. I don't know if I want to play another season with this Man City team. The whole thing is we've got 13.5 million, which is not great for securing Champions League football, especially if you win the treble. So there is the argument that the finances are so bad we should probably stay. But we'll see how things go. If it will probably play through the off-season. There is a Euros coming up, so that's obviously going to deal to a lot of international jobs. So that is the thing that we do need to consider. That obviously might open up some good stuff as well on the international side, but we'll see. I'm a little bit like what do you do when you're not playing games on the international side? Like, it's all fun and good in World Cup mode, but yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But we've got these 3 games to get through, and then we can start thinking about that. So first up, Bournemouth. They're 20th. They're already relegated. That is their recent form. To be fair, it's quite similar to Chelsea. Outside the 6-4 win over West Brom. And the 1-0 over Brentford. They have got a new manager recently, so I suppose that's a little bit petrifying, but we are at home here. So we'll get a prediction going over on Twitch. We are at home. There's our last home game. This should be really the Prem secured, because A reminder, the goal differential, Chelsea aren't catching that. I know we're playing Liverpool at Anfield, and if we get in a good situation, maybe we can save some lads up for the FA Cup final against Wolves. But yeah, I can't see it, them getting above that goal differential. So we just got to make sure we pick up a win. Also, they've got to beat Wolves, and Wolves are going quite well just quietly. So going to be interesting. I'm pretty sure that's who Chelsea have got. Yeah, Chelsea at Wolves. So yeah. We could get the trophy lift. Now the team, we have copped an injury to Georgiev. I don't remember if this happened on stream or when I did the, no, clearly not. It was in training. He got injured a day ago and is out for 7 days to 2 weeks. So pretty much gone for the season is Georgiev. So that's a shame. So it means Fabi at left back. He's been pretty good for us, though. It shouldn't hurt us in a game against Bournemouth. Otherwise, though, that's the team I want to put out. So hopefully we get the job done. Look at these Sharks circling. There is a good argument to stay, isn't there? Because we've still got 25% of transfer revenue. If another manager came in here, I wonder, we will get a lot more money next year, though, so that will help them out. But yeah, if we got a decent budget, how are we going to compare in the Champions League with 13 million? Seriously. And we've already won one at Betis, so that's the other side of it. I'm not... Yeah. But that's the one change we've got. So Fabian at left back, otherwise that's our first choice 11 for most recent times. And let's see how we get on here. Chance to win the Prem. It's a chance to win the Premier League in our first season up from the Championship. I think this would make it 8 straight seasons of the save where we have spent a full year at a club that we have won the league. In fact, it might be longer. I think it goes all the way back to the Jets. Ever since we went to the Newcastle Jets, we have won the league. Every season we've spent a full season at a club. That's what we're going to try and keep going here in these 2 games. We need to beat. And the only way I see this going wrong is if the new manager bounce kicks in, and also if Regan Givons, our former player, shows up here at the Etihad, looks like he's playing left back, and decides to actually show up for once. But this should be a goer. This really should be a goer to win the league. Home advantage. Just worry about the home advantage, lads. Also, I put Reshade back on. I finally did the update, so hopefully the game looks a bit nicer colour-wise, especially out of these menus. I can't actually remember the button to turn it off, so, yeah. Anyway, what's the secret behind your good home record? Fans. We've apparently actually got some in this universe. We like scoring goals. We like momentum. Right, come on, fellas. It does look nicer on in this area, doesn't it? I'm trying to remember what the button is to turn it off. I can't, so I won't press it just in case I break something. But here we go. Watch us lose all our games now. No, I can blame it on Reshade. But to win the Premier League, first versus 20th, and also if Chelsea get less points than we do, because they're already 3 points behind us. Come on, fellas. Until we go, I can close Adobe Premiere Pro updating. We don't need that right now. Okay, away we go. Bournemouth on the ball. The cherries in the red and black. Of course, we're Man City, so you know what we're wearing. And we've got an early corner. We do stuff all from corners. This will be nice. Mitchell. It might be a handball for us. It might be Goncalves. It's gone in the back of the net anyway. But the goalkeeper definitely could have stopped that if it was needed. We've got an early penalty. Oh, please, Chicane. He's missed his last couple. Oh, yellow card too. That's unlucky. To give us a 1-0 lead in a game which could seal us the Prem. Pretty much with goal differential. Chicane, he's got 20 composure. 18 finishing. Pen's not so great. Oh, he does it this time. Yassine Chicane. What a frickin' player. Absolute legend for staying around when others wanted to ditch us. Looking at you, Roger Willems. Jean-Marc Coffey. Lons in goal. Thankfully, Simon's not been... he has been bad, but he might not cost us anything. 1-0. We've got the early lead, and we've got a free kick, which Chicane is going to take. Oh, I don't mind the short option there. He's going to shoot, because I know he will. Oh, my... Never mind. Never mind. I think we're winning the Prem, people. Chicane's on a hat-trick 6 minutes in. Okay. Great start. I mean, Ramming's not his best moment there. He's got to be covering that, doesn't he? But that's a top start from us. Set piece FC. Eat your heart out, Arsenal. Shouldn't have said that so loud. Now, Bournemouth now from a set piece. Right. That's a very interesting option from Piper to try and get rid of that. Urkut, how are we not stopping this? It's gone over the bar. Great work, guys. Great work. Rate this. Chelsea are 1-0 up, so we do need to win this. Because I thought Wolves might hold them as well. But as long as we win this, they can't really catch us, especially if we actually get more goals than they do. Chicane on a hat-trick. You might just have a hit here. It was blocked, though. Belglub being really good at right back, especially in that last stream. He did some top work. Oh, that's a gorgeous ball for Martins. Probably the buy of the save in our first season at City. Okay, I'm not sure how we haven't scored a third there. Definitely Mitchell this season, but overall impact, Martins. That's not a foul. Interesting. That looked like not much ball, but okay. We got a handball early. We can't ask for too much. But we're handling our business at the moment. Medina. Oh, that was slightly dodgy. But we're going to keep the ball. Mitchell. Chicane. Drops nice and deep. Goes all the way back to Medina. Very good pickup for only $1 million going into the season. The Colombian centre-back. Martins up to Mitchell. What a buy he's been from Chelsea. Oh, he's going to score as well. Martins and Mitchell, 3-0. Is it the all-important 3 points secured already? Is it a party at the Etihad? Could we be on a treble hunt? Martins, Mitchell. Good little bit of footwork here to get around his man, which might be Jevons. It is. I love that so much. He ditched me last season because he wanted to play Premier League football. Now we're winning the Prem while he's getting relegated to the Championship. Suck it, Regan. You absolute idiot. You stupid idiot. Haha. Exactly, Judy. Judy did... Is it Judith or Judy? Anyway. No, you'll get back to me. Champions here. We'll focus on the good things. Right. Are we going to make it 4 before the half? Oh, the passing. Oh, the passing. Is he on? The flag hasn't gone up. Oh, it's 4-0. This is done. This is done inside half an hour. Just lovely passing from us here. And please tell me that's Jevons. Oh, Regan, you are so bad. I'm glad you left now. I'm glad you left. I can see why Bournemouth for 20th. Oh, he was starting for us in the Championship. And he made a terrible career choice. I don't know how else to put it. I want Premier League football. I'm going to move to Bournemouth from Manchester City. 1 IQ. Now we're on the attack again. That was a good save there from that Piver attempt. Oh, never mind. Chicane hat-trick. Didn't mean much though, Ramming. 5-0. Oh, this is a way to do it. This is the way to do it. I thought they dealt with it here for a little bit, but Trujillo plays it back in. And Chicane, they give him that near post. He completes a first half hat trick, a penalty, a free kick, and then a almost tap-in. Thought it been the goalkeeper. Wasn't like an open net. But we are absolutely battering the championship team. There's Piver out to Belgrub. He goes for a long ranger. Geez, that wasn't far off either. Good save from Rumming that time. How Chelsea, 1-1, so even, yeah, Chelsea would be 5 behind us now, so we might get a trophy lift the way it's going. Didn't actually spot that Wolves had come back, not that it really matters if we're 5-0 up with the ridiculous goal differential difference. There's all flick-ons deluxe here. Is this an actual highlight, or are we just seeing this because it's nearly half-time? Might be something, because Fabi has some space here. No, it's going to be a nothing, this one. A whole nothing burger, I suspect. To be fair, I don't think either team minds with the scoreline, if that's the case. Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe something? Not now. Not now. They're going to blow it up, aren't they? Referee? Yeah, now we blow it up. 5-0, absolutely putting these guys away. And yeah, Chelsea, 1-1. Not that it really matters if we're winning, but yeah, we're in a good spot, and we definitely don't want to have to take this to Liverpool on the final day. At Anfield, we'll get Belgrub off. He's a little bit naked. I don't feel like we need to muck around with that in this game. Yeah. So much for the new manager bounce. Doing really well, lads. That is a top first half from us. They have put Javons into centre back now. Claiborne happened, well, was he? They put someone on at wing back who's having a stinker, so they've either switched positions to try and fix it. They've done something interesting. Anyway, 2-2 Wolves Chelsea. So that would mean a trophy lift today. That's really all that game is deciding. Because technically they could still finish above us, but it's like not going to happen. Right, we'll get Fabi off, seeing as we've got that injury at left back to our first choice. So Rose Langford, some game time. Piver, very good season. Onadera on for you. Keep the fellas fresh. Subatomic, we are great. We are about to lift the Premier League, especially because Wolves are now beating Chelsea. Right, got a few more lads we can take off here. We'll just keep guys fresh for the FA Cup final. Who's more important, actually? Probably Martins. So we'll do those subs. Right. But, yeah, live table. With only one more game left, admittedly away at Anfield, we've got this parcelled up. First season up from the Championship. And we're going to be Premier League champs because Chelsea just doing an almighty bottle job late in the season, only won one of their last 8 or something. And this is just very comfy laid on. Insane season. Oh, you're doing Salzburg, that's right. Getting some good ones. Summer and winter packed with deals, yeah. People are going to make me jealous about transfers tonight, seeing as I've only got 13 million to spend here for potentially winning the treble. That is a sitter. Not sure who'll miss that, but Ducane's got a hat-trick, so it doesn't really matter. Right, I do need to queue up a different song here. Hold on. Because we all know what's happening. No offense, Taylor, because I don't actually. I'm a little bit of a Swiftie, but we're about to win the Prem, so all right. I think we're getting there now. No, FM. Right, I want to check that and go up. Oh, yeah, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it. 117. Oh, how do you get this? Right, here it is, though. Oh, look at me. Look at me. It's almost like my crowning achievement. We've got the mat and everything. We didn't get this at Forest. I didn't realise you get this. Oh, it's very pretty, isn't it? Oh, I nearly timed it perfectly. Get in the lads. Why aren't I lifting it? Why aren't I front? If Donald Trump can be front, I can be front as the manager. FM27 fix. Put the manager frickin' up the front. Oh, there, lads, a bit stinkers there. Chelsea. Oh, sorry. That was a bad cough. I should have muted for that. Oh, but that is a Premier League with a game to spare when we were at 1 point, 12 points behind them. We were 12 points behind them, admittedly with like a game in hand. But my days, they have absolutely bottled that Chelsea. Louis Enrique must hate me. I bet him to the title 3 years in Spain. He's now come to England, and he's found a way to lose to me again. For a team that last season was in the Championship. Very nice performance. Chicane stepped up when it mattered, and we've done the double. Now, can we do a treble? And do we even bother putting out a decent team against Liverpool with the FA Cup final afterwards? Still like a week-long gap, so it's almost just keep going with the form, but it's interesting. Man U have crashed out of the top 4 too, actually. Though they're guaranteed top 5, so they should be sweet. Yeah, relegation zone confirmed. Top 5 confirmed. Could be some shuffling between 6th and 8th. So I suppose Europe, the fringes of Europe, still a bit of a thing, but there's not a lot going on the final day. Everton's win over Tottenham, Man U being held by Brentford, and Aston Villa's win over Leicester as well as Wolves beating Chelsea do make that extended Europe race a bit interesting. Belabor, 31 jeepers. Yeah, you're getting a lot of money. Fair play. Right. The Kane's got a goal bonus. Lovely. Javon's. Oh, sorry. Oh, he just handed me the Premier League, and they're going to have to pay us $6 million soon. Lovely. Oh, enjoy, Regan. Enjoy that move, mate. That you absolute muppet. Absolute muppet. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Oh, I want to play Premier League football. Oh, enjoy the championship next year, tosser. Right. Another title. They haven't even won one in this save, which I didn't realise that. Okay. Oh, they might have snuck one in actually in 25-26. The first year, but still. I thought we did have a... Oh, we'll lose it. I thought we did have a new contract, but anyway. Why would he do that, Verts? Yeah, no. And there's the confirmation. We are Premier League champions. So, we've got a week until Liverpool and then 6 days to Wolves. I reckon we probably just keep a similar team. Carabao, that is insane. Yeah, in January. Goodness me. Popping off. Left back. Good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's going off. Tell you what, our second half wasn't great there, was it? But we'll let the lads away with that, because job done. And now we've got to play this absolute harem ball formation that Inzaghi's got rocking at Liverpool. Now we will give these guys a decent run here. Not Fabi. You can definitely play. Len will give you a run for the under 21s. We might just do this for these fringies. Yonezawa, 60. Caceres, 60. Chakasei, you can play 90 because you don't sit on the bench for me. Staff numbers. Ooh, we got 5 scouts. I'd rather have a bigger transfer budget, guys. Just quietly. And by quietly, I might leave if you don't give it to me. So, you know. I mean, we could actually use that, eh? I just remembered. They do sometimes, you know, they do sometimes get a bit of a lack of a backbone. That could be a go at. Oh, Christian Aguilera, how's he going? Batiste, not quite legend. Chelsea, oh, Livy's trying to pinch my sloppy seconds to try and beat me. How's it been going since I've been gone? Not quite as good, but hey, he's still a good player. He's still a good player. Not quite the same output, but you know. Yeah, good 37, 38. How are Batiste getting on? Oh, Slot loves my former teams. Oh, and well, at least they're back to the top. We did get offered an interview for that job, remember? Going to the start of the season. But they ended up getting Arne Slotten. So they're going to win the Liga. Haven't gone too deep in the Champions League. Oh, yeah, he is doing it. He's actually done all right with my former teams in this save. He is. Shaun does sloppy seconds on a slot in this. He loves just going in there and just, you know, just having an absolute pig out. Well, yeah, I mean, hopefully it'll be good. Now we've got a Premier League title, we've got 3 La Ligas, a Champions League, a Europa League, a Super Cup. The only thing missing is the Club World Cup. And we probably should have won that with Batiste, but Lille were way too good for us, actually, in that. Lille and PSG are quite good in France. That could be interesting. That could be a little bit interesting. Now, I dare say against Liverpool at Anfield, we might. Oh, we are bypassing the press. Okay, we'll stick with that then. Yeah. So I got the Serie A in my one season at Napoli. I got the 3 La Ligas, including an invincible one. The Europa League, the Champions League, the Super Cup. Got the casual little J1 in there. The Ninja A Leagues. The Women's Asian Champions League. Like, we're pretty much like a title of the save. We've pretty much done it now, haven't we? I was thinking about trying to go, yeah, cups maybe. Although we have got the Carabao Cup this year, we might be about to get an FA Cup, so we are sorting that. It's weird. That's been the one weakness, I'd say, of most of my career is the cups. Yet, here at City, we're doing very well in the cups. Made the FA Cup final last season, got done on pens FM by Liverpool, and made the cause of the Carabao Cup last year, and we won the Carabao this year. But yeah, the other clubs we did sort of stuff things up a little bit. I think we got 1 Copa del Rey at Batiste in the 3 years. But yeah, we only got like 1 of those. Yeah, I'll have a look shortly. I don't know if he will be. Because technically I think he had retired from management. He should be in the next FM. Because Germany. So that's going to be interesting. Bit of Klopp back in there. Nick is. Hope you're doing well. No, Kloppo's not in there, is he? Get the name right, Shaun. No, Jurgen Klopp. Although no, he's not even here. So yeah. No, I can't check on him. Deschamps, they're retired now as well, isn't he? They've got Inzaghi in charge. How did Slot get on 3 league titles? Okay. So 2 extra on top of the real life one. Everyone who's gone there has got a league win. At Liverpool. I'll just lubricate, hold on. Pay out the prediction as well, actually. But yeah, so we've got a casual trip to Anfield before an FA Cup final now, and then we'll see what happens during the off season. We don't really need to even worry about goal differential now, so I don't know. We can keep the fringe players fit with the under 21, so I don't think we need to really change too much. Try and keep a good team in form here. I think is what we do. I'll have a quick look subatomic. I'm not sure about Pep. I know Ange isn't because we replaced him at Napoli because he retired. That's how we got that job. As well as the fact City wouldn't check their emails for the first 7 months of being managers. I am not. I'm actually a Liverpool fan. But if you're wondering why we were here, they are in a lot of debt and got relegated to the Championship. I have not yet Mo Salah over on YouTube. I have not quite done that yet. It's not too bad usually. I do like keeping an eye on like my old clubs. It's really the only reason I could get rid of some of the other real fringe nations outside of Malaysia, couldn't I, to be fair? You never walk alone. Looking at some forums, why are some of them saying that Brighton's a starting budget of 100 million? Yeah, I'm guessing they do. Let's go back to start of the season now, don't we? Who did they sell? Brighton must have sold someone for big money. But that's pretty classic Brighton. Yeah, they do have the partnership as well. They got a bit of the extra, you know, handshake money. Maybe I don't know, but nah. Yeah, City and Brighton. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. They're the licensed ones. I'll back on the old one. Of course, everyone this year with the Premier League license, even sneaky old Man U, a modder's nightmare back in the day. Yeah, exactly. They are good at buying cheap and selling big. Oh, they've done pretty well, man. They've got like Caicedo was there. McAllister, they sold for big money. Like that, they've had a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that. Oh, you're from Brighton, subatomic. Yeah, Danny Welbeck. He's having a wild little career, isn't he? Okay. Oh, Bayern coach about to get sacked. Manager. Yeah, exactly. Chelsea do like to do that. What does Trujillo want? He wants an improved contract. Chicane, do captain things, please. No? Okay. He is actually quite good too. And we can't really afford an upgrade. So, okay, fine, we'll sort that out. Yeah, Cucurella, Pedro. Yeah, there's a fair few, eh? Yeah, they've had a lot. Like when you start listing them, they do good business, eh? I mean, Lavia? He was there as well, wasn't he? Romeo Lavia? Not that you've seen much of him since. Yeah, McAllister, Ben White again, yeah. Right, let's talk to the agent. Sort this out now. We don't have a lot of games tonight. That is what's he on? 120. It's okay, it's not as much of an increase, but yeah, sure, I suppose. We'll do that then. So we'll sort this contract out. I suppose we do. We can get him getting a regular starter, that'd be quite nice. No, important, sure, you've actually earned that this season. Yeah, Basuma, Undav, Rushworth, Adringa, they have a lot, eh? All right, and no appearance fees or that. That's no, you don't get that. You'll be paying you already to play football. Oh, this is a lot of money. Trujillo. The problem is if we sell them, we're only going to get like 10 million of it. So, yeah, if we stay. Try and get it down to like 180 maybe. Okay, 190? 195. I'm trying to save money. Okay, fine. We'll give you your bloody. Okay. Billy Gilmore. Yeah, he was at Chelsea, wasn't he? Yeah, he started. Did he get it? Oh, okay. I'll have to check that. Definitely know he went to Napoli. Okay, you guys sorted it out. I was going to say Billy Gilmore career path, maybe. What's this wiki say? Right, give a bit of praise. Keep these guys up before the FA Cup final. Trujillo better be training the house down with that pay increase he's about to get. Yeah, what was his career path? Yep, Brighton to Napoli and a little loan at Norwich in the just before Brighton. So you guys got that bang on. But it's going to be an interesting final day, this game for us. Not actually, doesn't mean anything, but we'll see how it goes. Thankfully not going to have anything right on it, as we were hoping, with the Bournemouth game being where it was. Yeah, exactly. It was a huge... Like that, they're great at transfer business, Brighton. Like for a while it was Liverpool and Brighton. I'd say these days it probably is just Brighton. We'll play through the press. Apparently we can, even though that seems a little bit odd at Anfield. Exact opposite. It's weird how that happens, eh? Sometimes it's just a manager coming in and they just have a completely different, you know, outlook. But in game and the whole club changes for some reason. But yeah, you'd think they'd try and do more of the stuff they actually do in real life. It sounded like going into this year's game, even like in future FMs, it was going to be quite brutal. The way you actually played as your manager would completely rule you out of some jobs throughout the save because you just do not match up. So maybe that gets expanded upon in FM 27. Kind of felt like it was kind of already a thing anyway, but like even more so now with the manager creation. So that's going to be interesting. Looking way too far ahead. Georgiev, let's get you on rehab just in case you are good. In a week's time, you might be. You might be. That's big. Geez, that's a couple of weird signings. Right, game. So Liverpool at Anfield. I'll get a prediction live. I'm not sure what we're going to pick here, to be honest, with a team. We'll probably go quite strong, just because I can't be bothered changing. And hopefully it won't hurt us keeping these guys fit and fresh going into a final with a 6-day gap. And also, if they play poorly, we can sort of have a bit of a go at them going to that last game. But we might chuck Rose Langford at left back, seeing as Fubby's apparently a slight concern. But yeah, I don't see much of a reason to change much else here. So we may as well keep the sort of informed team going. If we cop an injury, then that's on me. But yeah. I'll be interested to see how Wolves go on this final day too, because they're actually in quite good form. Could be a bit of a tougher FA Cup final than it seems. Let's talk to the media. We're from Manchester, it rains all the time. Derby day. Yep, always look forward to it. Yep, look forward to it. You're going to have to give us the guard of honour here. Mr. Flo and Co. The patchy Anfield pitch. It's a very patchy Anfield pitch. But there's the confirmation. We are the champions. Liverpool pretty solidly locked in for Champions League football. And here's the guard of honour. Do we not get the Premier League music when we do this, do we? Does that get binned off for the guard of honour? Or is it kicking a bit later? I paused the music because I thought we were going to get the... Okay, no, we don't. Never mind. Sorry, I didn't realise that was a thing. Do we think Everton can get Spence? I wouldn't think so. But, maybe. I heard a rumour at one point Liverpool were after him, actually. So I don't know what happened there. Whether we're saving all our money up for Barcola or whatever. Or Chicane, did he stay on there? He did. Ibrahim with the stop. Well, you hope they don't. Oh, here comes the fire in the chat. Yeah, eventually, he definitely had a very good World Cup, considering the profile he took into it. Not that I watch a ton of Spurs games, but yeah, he was very good. Oh, Chicane again. He's getting better at free kicks. There's our striker. Nice little bit of early pressure here. There's Mitchell, whips it in, that's headed away. Oh, Rosie Langford, no, not the one we want shooting that. That is true. I mean, most teams finished higher than Spurs, let's be real. Yeah, Moyes has got them safely away from that, where they were looking like they might be Everton for a few seasons. Oh, good work from Tom Mitchell. Just absolutely does Belena. Oh, and it stings the hands. We're getting a few to go just a bit too much at the keeper so far. But very good start, stats-wise here. Now Balglub back up to Mitchell. He has space to work with. Oh, it's a great square this time. 1-0 Martins. Yes, okay. My players turned around there as if that was about to get ruled out, but no. Nordegaard, yeah, that's not a bad signing. It's not a bad one, but Tommy Mitchell, lovely from him. Underside of the crossbar from Regivan Martins. And we've got a lead at Anfield. No pressure now, but if we win this, it's great form going to the cup final. We can beat these guys at Anfield, even with their crazy formation. Yep, Subatomic, go ahead. There's Belglub. Oh, that's outside, isn't it? I think that happened outside. He's fell down inside. Without giving you an actual answer, there probably is. I think it's a lot of money for him. But also, I don't know what we get as an alternative. If Diamonde is indeed going to Real, if that actually is happening, seeing as frickin' Romano keeps trying to claim it about 12 days too early. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how else you could get in that would actually work. Oh, Trujillo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Seems like a lot. I know the football economy's sort of gone mental, but still, it seems a lot for Barcola. Yeah, it's a thing, eh? It's interesting. Like, like what we got in terms of youngsters coming through? Oh, that's another good chance. So I obviously don't see as much of that living down here in New Zealand. The times are just horrific. Like, you got Rio, who I expect to get the game time that Salah had. And was it still Gakpo out left then? Yeah, well, he wouldn't start at Madrid as well, that's the thing. Yeah, Cody Gakpo. It's going to be interesting to see without Slot. Oh, that's miles off, isn't it? Yeah. Don't need to worry about that. Good player, that Wellington Neves, but that should not count. That looked way too far off, and thankfully, that is the case. Yeah, Gakpo's a weird one. I don't dislike him as much as most, but also I don't watch as many of the games as most either, so I'm probably a bit of a poor voice on it. Was he actually that bad last season, or it's just the fact he's like best friends with Slot because they're both Dutch or something? Yeah. I mean, we've got one more centre back would be nice. How far away is Leone? Because Leone's good. So Leone, Jacquet, and Van Dijk is 3 good ones. Maybe it's a bit of extra depth there that, you know, isn't Joe Gomez. Yeah, good dear, mate. Yeah, we've missed like a Fabinho type, it feels like. I'll get Piver off while he's struggling for Onodera, otherwise not. I mean, we're winning, so. Yeah, when you put it that way, we do need extras, don't we? I'll tell the guys they can do a bit better, even though 1-0 at Anfield's pretty good. Dominating the game. Yeah. Okay, interesting restart there from Liverpool. Just giving us the ball. Not even kicking it deep, just like 10 metres from halfway. Bomb. He was good at the World Cup. I will give you that in the first game. I'll get Medina off of Funes just for safety. Managing the fitness more than anything here. We'll get Mitchell off as well, which he's a great player, but got the cup final coming up. Yeah, I would have thought it was a bit more attacking based on the World Cup. Geez, Trujillo and Chicane aren't actually having that great of games here, are they? Might get Trujillo off. And pecking a sulky while he waits for this new contract to go through. And of the other ones, we've got to make our last sub here. I might put the casserole in for Santos. So let's see how that goes. 20 minutes left. Good lad. Mate. Can't go wrong with a South Korean. Why? Okay, that's such a weird highlight. There was a guy wide open in the middle that we didn't opt to pass to, and then Yonezawa's just somehow got that in. So 2-0 at Anfield. In a game where, honestly, I'm not trying that hard. I did wonder what was happening there with between Onodera and Chicane. Why was that checked for offside? Well, they're trying to find an excuse for the goalkeeper there. Goodness me, that was a weird vertical. Yeah, good holding DMA. I'm brain farting at the moment about who we could get. Both of us instead of Barcola and the DM. Chicane. Oh yeah, I don't know. He likes money. Oh, I'm so confused about that. I really don't know why you'd go there if you're Jordan, but yeah. It's the only thing I can think of for Hendo. Yeah, a little bit, but at least Milner was. I mean, Milner got released, so it was a bit different. He got released from City, didn't he, or something? And from us, but yeah, wasn't actually. I don't know. I don't know why it actually makes things different, but just weird. Hendo these days. Channel, I'm going good. We have just picked up the Premier League, just playing our last game of the season, so that's pretty good in our first season up from the Championship, as we should have made that 3-0 at Anfield, and we're about to play an FA Cup final where we can go for the treble. So going well. Oh, Subatomic, if you got a deal done. But this is a very nice performance at Anfield in a game that had nothing on it. And we're actually going to end up stomping the league by 8 points because Chelsea lost 1-0 at West Ham. So that ended up very weird. That's I don't think we're going to win the Prem, let alone by 8 points. So that was quite a bit more comfy than it actually was. So we'll have a look here at the table. There you go. If anyone wants to check out what's going on, we are the champions. 102 goals, by the way. Goodness me. Defence was a bit frustrating at times, but we sorted it out at the right time of the year. Chelsea collapsed late. I think they won one of their last 8. No, it can't have been that bad. One of their last 6 maybe, but they did drop a lot of points late. Liverpool 3rd. Arsenal 4th, back to default, and Man U in 5th, Tottenham 6th, Villa and Wolves sort of sweating on European sort of permutations, especially Wolves playing us in the FA Cup final, so that could help them out massively. But yeah, probably quite a big clash there between Europa or Conference League for those guys. But we're doing Zagi again. We get 6 million. Oh, yes. Rate that for that absolute useless sack. Rose Langford actually got man of the match. Nice from our 3rd choice left back. And why would he do that after that, Florian? We just absolutely pulled your pants down there when we didn't even need to. Why would he go to you guys? Makes 0 sense. Hopefully Georgiev's fit for this final. But 6 days till the FA Cup final as we go for the domestic treble. We get 53 million. There we go. That's what we like to see. Because
I like money.
I do like money, especially when our club's in 170 million net debt. Yeah, it's very weird. Very weird, the Hendo one, isn't it? Who to get at centre back? What year are you in? That's probably the first thing here. So Arsenal Champions League, we get money. That's nice. How bad is it? It's getting down. It's under 150. So this is the thing that we've got to decide now. Do we need to actually clear the debt before we go? Or do we leave that for someone else? You know, or you won the Prem with them with a £26 million budget going into our first season back up here. The board love us. Please up the transfer revenue then. Like, it's not that bad now, is it? Right, we'll give all of these guys some minutes here. Just to keep them ticking along nicely. Oh, okay. You're moneyballing. Samson Baidu Sunder. Gotta be honest, the only one I've really heard of there is Baidu, so that might be me, but who's got the biggest size if you're looking at centre back? Biggest lad who can jump the highest. Now, what do Wolves do? We'll have a quick look here. High press. Let's see. If they press high, I would say we should bypass the press, but apparently we didn't need to do that against Liverpool, even though that was also the case. But we'll see. Oh, finally we've got something. Did he seriously get that? He must have charged home late because he has been 17 clean sheets. Does not seem like that many conceded. 44. He's somehow got the Golden Glove and the World Golden Glove in the same season. But here's the thing. It's been a while. Thank you. We didn't win a Manager of the Month all year, but we get Manager of the Year. So that's nice. We got 8 players in Team of the Year. How was Simon getting in Team of the Year so? I don't get it. He wasn't that good. I swear. Anyway, who else was there? Belgrade, Medina, Georgiev. I suppose Say and Felipe traded places while others were injured. Mitchell, Marcin, Trujillo, poor old Who else there? Piver and Chicane up top. So that is a very strong City presence. Vukovic, Fernandes from Chelsea, and Iglesias up top, the only non-City players. Well, let's sort this out. So Tommy, you can train that. We'll just sort this out too before the final week, and away we go. Oh, Tommy Mitchell, English Footballer of the Year. Yeah, he was great this year, Tom Mitchell. For the player that we spent the money on, like, look what he's worth now. He is wanted by Atletico Madrid, but we spent like 20 million up front because it's all we had. 20 goals, 11 assists from right wing. Absolute season from the former Chelsea man. That's going to hurt them. Now, also, if we do stay here, Joseph Blades, please tell me he is still going to leave on a free. He is. We still have to wait for England's annoying like that, isn't it? We've still got to wait. But I would love to get him as that 1-2 punch with Mitchell. Speaking of players, I'd love to get Sir Raphael was having a season at Forest. Okay, so they're all 6'2", 6'3". Angley has the best headers 1. And Pascom, yeah, okay. The headers 1's encouraging, though. Because even from DM, that's quite decent, isn't it? If you're using a ball playing role, I'd say that might be a good one then. And Unley. But yeah, just based on where they're playing. 71, 79. Okay, yeah, that's good for Angley. Looking at leagues, you would lean towards Baidu, but the stats on Angley are intriguing, aren't they? That's where Moneyball gets very interesting. Okay, Baidu covers the most distance. You'd probably go $1 each way there, eh? Okay, we've got 2.5 mil extra there from the... I thought we got 6 million extra, but apparently not. Apparently we're also getting undercut there on the installments or when they get triggered, so that's awesome. So we're just up to 15 million transfer budget now, if we stay. No, just that Angley number is, yeah. Why not Angley or Baidu? Angley intrigues me, now you've pointed him out. I take it you're only buying one of them. Always going for the double swoop. Right, yeah, we did the negotiations. Oh, we got Arsenal done in the penalties and the under-21 prems. Lovely stuff. Nice work from the sassy man. And that should make sure. Right, so Euros. I suppose that's another DM thing though, isn't it? With Angley, like if he's playing a ball-winning role, from memory in this save, you do get a lot of cards and fouls from that DM role, if that's what he's doing in particular. So that's where the position might have an influence there, subatomic. And Trujillo gets his new ridiculously high contract. Stay injured. Physio, that's minor, but he wouldn't have been starting in the final anyway. So we can deal with that. It's not a lot of difference, is it, though? It depends, like, how... I would say that they might want the upper end of that being a League On club, Baidu, whereas Anjali you might get on the lower end being in the Jupiter League. So yeah. I'd still be, for some reason I'd still go like Anjali, yeah, especially off age. Now you pointed that out. I'd beat Anjali over Baidu, and I'd probably just not be looking at Sunder with that header rate. My 2 cents anyway. Right, team meeting. We are the favourites, as you'd expect. We're hitting the form at the right time. Yep, just keep doing that. Worked before the Carabao. So they have lost someone here, Wolves. Cho Jae Hong got injured. They're going on about it quite a bit, so that might be a big player for them. Let's have a look at what you actually look like. Their striker, he does look decent, to be fair. Relatively decent. Yeah, I would. Subatomic, I'd go for him. But there isn't a lot between them, if I'm being honest. But I do like the age and that performance from DM. Let's keep these guys. Who's a stinker there in training? Is it Santos? It is. He loves to do that. Have a quick go at him. But last game of the season, will it be our last one at City? I'm still not sure. Is it copping out of the rebuild if we leave them in debt still? We'll see. We'll see. Ah, that helps, doesn't it? A good old release clause. Tell you what, that could cause chaos here next season. Regivan Martin's new contract with a £75 million release clause for a player worth about 120. Yeah. Don't know if he's going to still be here going to the start of next season. Like, technically, the contract doesn't kick in until the end of the season, so it might be too soon. But still, hopefully we can get a new one out of him if we do stay. Oh, that's good. Jeez, only a £4 million loss. Decent. Decent little upgrade there. Right, we are going for the treble, people. We take on Wolves in the FA Cup final. So let's get a prediction going. Have I still got who lost the trophy? Yes, I do. Lovely. Your profit mate covers the gap. Lovely. So prediction live for the FA Cup final. Can we get the treble done? Or is there actually going to be something outside of a Champions League that we've already won elsewhere to stay for here at City? Let's check who we've got available, because Georgiev was a bit of a risk. He can play 75. He's more match fit than Fabi. We'll get the A team out there. That is the A team. They're going to be ready for the FA Cup final. Unlike last year, where we copped about 8 injuries in the week leading up to it, this year we've got zilch. All right, can we do some legendary stuff here, lads? Get a treble in our first season back in the top flight. At Wembley, we're drawn as the home team. They've got that good right side of defence, Hogsberg and William. Like, every time I pointed that out, I feel like they've actually defended that well against us. So hopefully that works out well again. Right, Fraser Fleming from Sporting Life. We had to play well every time. Jeez, Fraser. Need a little bit of tension, but it's all right. You don't really want to chop and change too much, right? The FA Cup. Can we lift the treble? In only our second season at City and our first one in the Premier League. Can we lift the treble? A very unlikely treble. I still can't quite believe we did the Premier League. Even going into today, obviously, but like the way Chelsea collapsed that is almighty bottling from the Blues, the £1 billion blue bottle drops. They came out in this save, but hopefully we're not bottling things here, especially with the amount of water falling. We could definitely fill up some bottles, but we are on the attack early. Martins, oh, he does his man out there on the right. Oh, lovely work. Oh, Piver, it's a great start. That's not the noise I don't want to eat. I want to do a goal. 1-0, 30 seconds in, if that. Oh, Martins just cooked there. Calazio could not keep up with him. Oh, is that a cheeky little... Oh, that was a filthy bit of play from Martins. The initial shot blocked Piver with the simple header into a pretty much open net. And we have got a very early lead at Wembley. There was a final a couple of years ago that happened almost just like that, wasn't there, with Gundogan? I think it was a Manchester derby. Not quite, you know, the same like goal type, but timing. I remember Goldbridge losing his shit in a clip I watched later on about it, as you do on YouTube. Oh, okay. There's a corner for Wolves. Can they equalise? They go far post, but thankfully Bleen puts that one fairly comfortably wide. So still got our 1-0 lead. We haven't kicked on like I hoped we would, but we've got the lead in the final. That's the main thing. And we've got the ball. Piver goes back to Santos. We spread it out to Georgiev, who loses the ball. Not great from you, although he gets it back. The former West Ham man, Trujillo. Piver picks out Mitchell. Trujillo. Oh, that's lovely football. Piver off the post. Oh, it would have been a screamer of a goal again, as he looked for a double. But they are doing a bit here, Wolves. We're surprisingly ahead, apparently. I'm looking at the stats. I wouldn't say it's that surprising, but okay. Ass man. Santos, oh, he takes the dribble on there and he's off as our DM. Back for Georgiev. Piver in the box. Martins, Mitchell, all the way out to Belglub. Back to Mitchell. This is interesting. Oh, in there. Oh, it's a wonderful goal. 2-0. The midfielders are doing all the goal scoring today. And just before half-time, what a time to score. I was wondering what was going on at that point, but it all worked out. Tommy Mitchell, what a freaking player. And same for Martins. Two of our best M&M combo. They link up. Lovely stuff. Now let's get into the sheds of this lead. Which we will. Very good first half. Kept them to 0 on target. We had 3 on target. Scored 2 of them. So we're on for a treble. Any players? Georgiev is a little tired. I might get him off early here. He's playing well, but he is just coming back from an injury, and Fabi's a very good backup, so we'll do that. Tell them to keep on going as Wolves get the second half underway. Man City on track for the domestic treble. With a 2-goal lead. They've got a cushion goal lead. Yeah, apparently we're struggling to get shots in, which does feel weird given we've had like 17, they've had 4. Very interesting assessment there from our assistant. He doesn't make sense sometimes, but I think he is getting better. Weirdly. The passing. Oh my days. Oh my days. These players are getting it. We took so long this season to sort of click into gear. But this is beautiful football. Centre of the park, just absolutely terrorising them. Oh, Mitchell in space. Gets himself on a hat-trick. So these Premier League teams are lucky we sold the likes of Willems, because this team was better last year, I still am pretty confident in. Yeah, we're going to win a treble. Unless we find a horrific way to stuff this up. Mitchell's not on a hat-trick. He got the assist earlier as a corner for Wolves. We hit it away, but they've got space. It was a block shot, thankfully. Oh, that's got to be off. I think it's off there from Dudson. I think we're safe. I think just like the Liverpool game, that looked fairly clear-cut. And it is still 3-0 to City in the 69-minute mark.
Nice.
And yeah, that time both of them have gone too early there. Especially the bloke who scores. So, yeah. Now, I wouldn't usually do this because who cares, but we are 3-0 up, so we might actually take Mitchell off on the yellow card situation. And we'll get Belgrab off as well. Sure up the defence a bit. Great season from you, Tommy M. Now Martins is cooked. We'll also do that, actually. Get the casserole on for you. So it's quite a few of our subs done with that stoppage when it goes through, as we praise the lads. And keep an eye on the fitness. It's Piver, who's also playing very well, but on a Dera for him with our final sub of the season. And we've got a free kick on a Dera to take it, the Japanese international. Short to Trujillo, who loses the ball, and that's really not smart, guys. Button. Oh boy, we're in trouble here. Maybe I should have done the time wasting. I thought at 3-0 we didn't need to. I think that's going to count. I will now time waste. I think that, although he hasn't picked up the ball, so maybe it won't. We're faffing about a bit here. Okay, no, it's a goal. 3-1. No clean sheet today. They might get back in this, Wolves. Yeah, it's not even close, is it? It's an absolute swarm of players. Onodera has actually kept them on there somehow. And Whitewick, good player formerly of Arsenal, does make this interesting. But only 4 minutes of added time. They need 2 goals to take this into extra. But it ain't going to happen. We've won the treble. Do I need to bust out the song again? I've already played it once today. It looks just like the Carabao Cup. They couldn't even make it look somewhat different. But we've got the treble. We ain't bottlers. That's Chelsea. Sorry, couldn't help it. 3-1 treble. Ooh, hey, up the lads. It's almost a bit easy, that rebuild. I thought that being in the Championship we were going to struggle a little bit for the season back in the Prem, but no. just won everything we could win. The only downside being that we didn't win the FA Cup last year. We got done on penalties, so we're not in Europe this year. But that's a last year problem. We have done as much as we could this year. Jack Wilshire's boys get done. Tell the lads we're happy. Hopefully that means they're all going to want to stay here now. And we complete the treble. Goodness me. 2 million. Okay, I was hoping for a little bit more, but sure. Get through the post-match. We pick up a treble. Early goal, a big help. And Medina had a blinder, apparently. Keep the lad quiet. And we win that. We only won it back in 2035-36, so it wasn't that long ago. But it is the biggest cup you can win according to the game. So, in Europe. So lovely stuff. Board happy. Martins, please stay. How much is he worth now? He's going to be worth so much more than that. Oh my lord. He's going to have a £75 million release clause next season. We've got to end that as soon as possible if we stay. Or we make the most of it, but that feels... it would clear all the club's debt, to be fair, if someone paid that. But... and it is a good profit, but he's too good. He's way too good. I can't lose him. Right, so a quick look at this. If anything's popped up, a little bit, but not a lot. I would love a bit of Joseph Blades. So, yeah, we've won everything that we can this season. So, who gets what? Tottenham in the Europa League. Villa in the Conference League, although... is that going to change based on European things? Wolves might still get a sneaky spot in Europe next season. Chelsea wants Simon. I don't hate it. But we don't have a lot of money. We can't, if we are staying, we can't do a lot here. We've got 15 mil and 25% of revenue, which I might try and ask for an upgrade on. But, yeah. Oh, Napoli have got done by a point again. It's 2 seasons in a row they got done by a point, our former club. And they also got done by Inter in the Champions League final last year when Slot was there, so... So weird off season coming up here, guys. I don't know if we stay. We've won the treble. We've already got Champions League at a different club, eh? We'll see how the debt goes. They're going to get Champions League money, which is obviously going to give them a huge chance of clearing their debt. Yeah. We've got a Euros coming up if we wanted to switch to the international side of things. So post-Euros, there'll be no doubt some quite big jobs popping up there, you'd imagine. Okay, yep, that's cool. Couple of bonuses played out. Guess it's got a little, not as much potential as I was hoping. Yeah, how much do they want to pay for him? Why would you desperately want to join Chelsea? Do you want to bottle things next season, Simon? It does suit you a little bit, but like, come on. Why do people want to leave after we've just won the domestic treble? Like, why would you want to leave for another English club? It makes 0 sense. Oh, Pep, that's right. Where is... right, I have to search for that. He is a scout these days, Pep, about to retire. But he was previously at Chelsea and Juventus before City. For the people who were wondering earlier, didn't leave City until 2031, so they've well and truly kept him there longer. Then 3 or 4 seasons at Juve, and then a couple at Chelsea to end things. So that's what happened to Pep Guardiola before he's about to retire. End of season review's got to be very good. Yeah, it's a very nice financial situation. At least, hopefully, it's going to be. I suppose we accept that. Not really a lot to discuss there. Maresca, let's have a look. Alexander, we are quite deep, so some of these managers might be a bit done. No, okay. Just make sure I have got, that's what I thought it was. No, he might have disappeared somewhere. He's probably retired at this point, and we can't check on the staff, unfortunately, once they retire, like we saw with Jurgen earlier. Right, next season. Prem. Yep, brilliant. I want to go later stages, good, and nothing else, lads. I'm not sure if I'll still be here, so just we'll see. Pre-season as early as possible, 6 or 7. How can we do 6 weeks? There's a Euros, so we'll do 6 weeks. I'll give you an extra week off, seeing as you won so much. So you're going to get a bunch of scouting reports. Lovely timing. A lot of them not useful because we've got 15 million, which isn't a great deal of money. Jean-Mourou's Spanish goalkeeper of the year. Still think he's the best goalkeeper. Well, it's clear he's the best goalkeeper we've had in the save. Got him in from Spurs for 85 million. And yeah, he is class. It's a bunch of these awards. South African striker. Yeah, we can't afford you. I do need a third choice striker. So that's something worth considering if we do stay here. Because we are losing. We will get that going. We are losing Martinez on a free. We could have got 20 million for him, but no, he left on a free instead. The absolute pain in the butt. Our facilities have been downgraded. How on earth, guys? Right, that's going to ruin the finances, isn't it? Maybe we do need to. Maybe we do need to stay one more season to fix that side of it. Maybe. Yeah, they're not bad, but we'll request. No, okay, Aaron, I've just got you a lot of money this season. It's not, get too weird about it. Oh, Brighton. That's a player and a half. Speaking of the club, right, facility, no, club, board. There we are, right, finance. I can't, okay. No, okay, I can't do anything here. Awesome. How's my profile looking? No one wants us. Okay, we'll get to the actual end of the season. And we'll see what's popping up. Maybe just have a sneaky look. But we've completed England in 2 seasons. Let's be real. unless that Crystal Palace job opens up, them in League One could be a bit of fun. It'll be a bit of rinse and repeat, but they will not have the reputation that City do, which would make it tougher. And I imagine their finances are also kind of trash because they've been League One Championship and League One again, so they clearly have not been having a fun time. Instead of just the one season out of the Prem that the C team had. So what do we got coming on here? A couple of retirees. That's fine. I can sort that out at some stage. He's madly expensive. That is under 21 coach. We don't need to worry about that. Right, so where is like the Champions League at? Because I want to wait till after then to just check what's going on with club stuff. We've got a Real Madrid Bayern final in 2 days' time. We'll wait for that then. So Bayern were about to sack their coach potentially in the Champions League final, which makes 0 sense. But okay. Because they weren't winning the Bundesliga. I presume. Otherwise, why the heck would that be an issue? A few more people getting called up. CONCACAF World Cup qualifying. The Euros and a bit of other stuff going on as well. Let me get a quick save, or auto save, not a quick save. So we're sort of at the decision stage now, I think, for the rest of tonight and then for tomorrow as well. What are we doing? So I'm not really sold on anything. We've already done Spain with Betis. We've kind of done England with City. We did Italy one season, one Serie A. The international side is quite tempting, apart from the big gaps. So, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to get him on a free, though. If that becomes a thing. But Champions League final day, let's see if some wacky stuff happens. Probably at the end of the month, maybe. Can have a look around Europe as well. There might be an interesting non-Crystal Palace case. Maybe we just rescued clubs at the stage of the save. Go around and do a bit of a Bob the Builder. Bob the Rebuilder. Grant, top goals. Yeah, he's good. A lot of good players, but they'll be horrifically expensive. Lieber here misses the Euros. He's going to cry about that, isn't he? July. Yeah, we need money. Sure, if you're paying us 230k. That's way better. Yeah, it's almost good now, isn't it? Like, by the time they get Champions League money, that's gone down by 100 mil over the season and more. Get Champions League TV rights thrown in there, I reckon it's going to be that debt's going to go. So I reckon technically the rebuild's kind of complete, even though it's not officially yet. Who got the most shirts? Chicane Mitchell on Adira Piver. Good old Mitchell. That's our big signing. Lovely stuff. We've got scouting budget. Handy. Who did win the Champions League, actually? I presume it might have been Madrid based on all the stuff we just seen. If their players picking up awards. We can check other stuff as well now. And then you guys in the chat can sort of just shout what might look interesting. Or, of course, wait till after the Euros is the other option if you prefer the international side of things, which was my first sort of thing I thought of, but there is big gaps, isn't there, while the club stuff happens. So there's the Premier League. We know this because we just finished it ourselves. Stoke, Fulham, Bournemouth go down. And, of course, we pick up the win. Still sort of seeing if Wolves get European football next season. West Brom and Birmingham both stayed up. It's quite good for the fellow promoted teams. The Champo, that is the league table. So Brighton won the playoffs. Blackburn and Leeds also go up. Swansea, Palace and Huddersfield go down. And, of course, the season before this, Palace were getting promoted from League One. So that's, yeah, a little bit of a story there. League One. It'd be mental if we went down to League One. There's the guy who's thinking about doing it with Palace, but just looking who's down here. Tranmere, QPR, and Peterborough going up. Southampton are down here. Okay. Millwall, MK Dons getting. Barnsley and Luton are getting relegated to League Two. And we're going to go back because for some reason we've got to do it this way. And Plymouth are in League Two. I don't have Wayno anymore. Wrexham are in League Two. Leighton and Accrington are going down, while Solihull, Moors, Chesterfield, Stevenage and Burton are going up. So that's the EFL situation. Wigan are still down here. Is there anyone mental further down? Not overly, is there? No, that looks pretty standard. And then you're into the north and the south, where, yeah, I don't think there's a lot. It's pretty much League Two up. We're getting the interesting stuff. Right, how do I check the league range? Right, the Liga. Betis have won it for the first time since we left. Slots come in there and done what other people couldn't. Louis Enrique, I'm looking at you. So, Betis on top in Spain, our former club. Anyone in the below Oviedo in a playoff? Love to see it, my club. Got the shirt on. But Girona and Celta Vigo going up. Lugo, Eibar, Puelva, and Cartagena going down. Who was actually... Didn't look who was going down before, did I? Fonton de Granada and Gijón are going down. Nothing too wild going on over there, it looks like. Serie A, we've been here, but Inter beat Napoli by 1 point. Parma, Vicenza, and Perugia going down. Don't think there was anyone there who's wildly off where they should be. We'll go down to Serie B. That might reveal a bit more. Sampdoria are down here. Venezia are going down further. Como are in Serie B, but at the moment, Cesena and Frosinone. We haven't been to Germany yet. Leipzig won the league over Eintracht, Stuttgart and Bayern, just enough for Champions League. Dortmund, Europa League. Freiburg also Europa League. Gladbach are in Conference League. Leverkusen miss out. Paderborn and Mainz relegated. Yeah, Schalke up there. What have we got in the second tier? The two Bundesliga, the Zwei Bundesliga. Karlsruhe and Union Berlin going up. Cologne down here. St. Pauli, Werder Bremen. Good old Jan Regensburg. From the one of these I did on YouTube a couple of years ago. Hanover are going down to the third tier. And 1860 Munich. Sort of lacking like the same sort of big drops we've had like in England, it feels like. Although Heidenheim are going, now say that, Heidenheim are going down to the fourth tier. Yeah, that's quite big, isn't it? That's what's going on in Germany. League, oh, we also haven't been to. PSG did beat Lille for it. Huge gaps back to your Monaco's, your Nice's, Marseille, Saint Etienne doing well. Lyon are up there. I mean, what was the club that's pretty much getting deleted IRL going to this year? Bordeaux, that was it. They're still in the second tier. Here, along with Brest, oh, cheeky bit of Brest. Paris FC. Dijon are third tier. It's kind of mental we going that far down, though, with a manager of our standing. Lens. And then it's just all over the shop. Who won the... I don't know how I can figure this out. Let's go back to here and go back to here. Champions League. Madrid on pens over Bayern in the Champions League final. Europa, it was Monaco over Bayer Leverkusen. And it was Slavia Prague over Fenerbahce in the Conference League. That's a fun final, isn't it? As Leverkusen just got done there trying to do the double up in the Europa League because they won it last year, so they've crashed out with no Europe next season, it's looking like. No, apparently I've still got a manager. Okay. Where have I seen him before? Malaga, that's where. I know I've seen him before. What is going on? What is going on? Let's just have a quick look. So I reckon the finances are about to get absolutely sorted when that Champions League money hits here. We definitely can't do that. We're not doing the top one, are we? Let's be real. Anything interesting? El Nessa, UAE, potentially in debt though. That didn't stop us from coming to City. Then we go down to these national teams. There's a lot down here, but yeah. The sensible steps, the one that makes sense is probably international. But I thought, have they already filled that Wellington role the biggest? I was going to maybe go back home for a sneaky little as an option, but apparently we can't do that. Montpellier, oh, that'd be a throwback. Yeah, it's a lot of can't even see Palace. Be for a money to go down further for Palace. How is Crystal Palace looking? Crystal Palace, what is your situation? You're a national club even though you finished 25th. When did you get in there? Because how have you still got a job? No, but when did you take over? That's what I want to see. What date? January. How have you not got sacked? Dead set. 2 wins. For you. That would be more difficult, wouldn't it? Because the club rep. because I imagine that's going to get boosted up again here. It already has. Okay. So, yeah. Any vibes out there? Oh, hello. Is my phone about to ring? Bayern have sacked Tishi. Let me just see what the game brings to us. Any other leagues that people want me to check out, or are you just chilling? You're kind of keen on the international idea. See, for some reason, we're hearing about Yokohama, which is intriguing. I presume that's a player. Coaching, we're sweet there for the moment. Yeah, it's a player. That's all good. No wanted symbol. Okay. How is our contract situation actually? Yeah, we signed in December, so it is quite a long one. Might be putting clubs off maybe. Because last off-season we had Batiste come after us, Napoli and Spurs. Thank goodness we didn't think about going to Spurs. Claudio, he's a very good player. We'll start weighing in on international stuff just in case. Oh, they're not going for Nagelsmann, are they? He got sacked by Spurs, didn't he? Or he's being sacked by Spurs. That'd be like his third time at the club. That would be mental. Mental if Bayern did that. Hmm. So we've still got a couple of weeks till the Euros kick off, I think, or at least 1 and a bit weeks. So, yeah, that's going to happen sort of June, July. If we do go the international side of things to try and pick up a World Cup in 2 years' time, which could be a nice thing to try. Just be a lot of gaps, won't there? That's the only thing I'm sort of worrying about here. A trash doing not trash. Trujillo, yep, love me some Trujillo. Let me answer the question. There we go. Cool, the hiring staff. Okay, we're getting into June. This might be where a lot of stuff happens actually. It usually is when the months take over, albeit I think a lot of managerial contracts. Actually, I have to check. When does mine expire? Is it end of June or end of May? I feel it used to be June quite a bit. SAR's retiring. I forgot about that. So we're losing a DM and a striker. We did get a manager of the month after we got manager of the year. Okay, that's Sure. Oh, hello, that's gone down again. What happened? Oh, wait, okay, our debt's gone up again. Guys, how did that happen? Why is that all gone up? What have we done? You were like 20 mil better off on both before, and you've taken an extra 20 mil of debt for some reason. Well done, Chicane. Great month to end the season. Martins, mate, if you've got any loyalty, you'll stay. We get manager of the month. Lovely stuff. About in time we got one of those. Well overdue. Well overdue. Finally got there last month of the season. On Adira, yep, I was glued to the TV. I loved that. Loved what he did. Right, so when is our contract? It is a June one, so a lot of I imagine the stuff's not going to pop up super soon. Back up. So your buy-in's now popped up here, but there's not a lot else, is there? Yeah, let's go back to Asia for reasons. Not seeing a lot that's overly interesting. There is one international job there, Bosnia and Herzegovina. But was it the women's team? It is. Okay, that I'd be interesting, but I was actually looking at the men's World Cup just quietly. What do their players look like? A bunch of new gens at this point in the save. So when we start interacting with these players whose contracts are about to expire, do we actually have to wait, or can we now go and that's the final month? England has weird rules. Maybe we do a bit of a, just in case we're staying, and get Blades from Chelsea, because that'd be a good pickup. Not that we need a right winger, but he would be an upgrade on Caserta on the bench, especially on a free. Could maybe sell Caserta then and use that extra money for the DM and striker. He won't go to Liverpool, will he, Chicane? That would be horrific areas from him. With the season, I mean, any player of ours going to a fellow English club would be horrific areas given what we've just done. So it's not the biggest win for New Zealand over Papua New Guinea. 2-0. Although they are 36 games unbeaten in that comp, so I suppose at least they're doing the job. Could be worse. Was there finances there? No, right. He won't want to go, will he? Yeah, uncertain. Good boy. Dubak, well done, mate. You're hopefully going to get some extra value when we eventually sell you. Oh, this would be a problem. Oh no, our players don't like Madrid. I do rate that. I do rate that. Respond. Yep, no. Sorry, Alonso, we're not giving a bloke who doesn't want to go to you guys to you guys. Hmm. Oh, blades. Check, Shaun. See if we can actually talk to him now. Blades. Where's Joey Blades? There he is. Can we have a chat to him? Oh, we can. Right. Oh, there we go. So, ask the agent. Now, he'll probably want to start over Mitchell, but I reckon we've got to keep Mitchell as a starter. He wants, yes, he can take competition. This would be a great deal if we could get him on a free. Yes. Well, we might have to adjust, but we'll figure it out. Can we remove and exclude these, please? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll try and get you down to 150, but I don't think we'll be able to. 4.5. That. Yeah, if we get that, that's cool. We'll give you goal and assist bonuses. How about that instead of your silly little um, appearance fees? If you actually do something on the pitch like we're paying you to, we'll give you a bonus then. How about that? Nope, you want a lot of money. Okay, 2, 3, 4. 180? No, 1, 2, 3, 190. This is clearing out a lot of our wage, but we are losing some players already on wages, so we can probably get away with this. Come on, you know you want to. How about this? Okay. It's a lot of money for a backup, but he's probably worth it. He is probably worth it, especially as that inside winger. I was looking at him, but we couldn't really afford him when we were looking at Mitchell. So if he wants to come here on a free, Bayern hopefully don't come in for him because that's probably a little bit more enticing, but we'll see if we can sneak in before they do. And really, could be a season to try and keep them competitive while getting the money sorted out, maybe. Here at City, if no interesting things pop up. Yes, there's a lot of release clauses. That's kind of what I'm petrified of this coming window. We're not training. Everyone's away. We probably don't want to buy him back because I haven't heard of him. Right, there could be some good bargains amongst these lads. Like, oh, 12 million for that's not bad. But we do need to have certain areas that we need to sort out before we go wildly shopping away from the free deal I just did because that's just silly not to. Right, Klein, you can get off that shortlist. Same with you. Let's get rid of the bad ones. Like Rogers. Wait, Mere. Morales off you go as well. Rodrigo Mora still class, as is Indrick, but he's also quite old. Get chicane training on whatever he needs to work on, even though he's already freaking perfect, it seems. Yeah, so I think we promised that he could leave, so I don't think he's going to want a new contract. As good as he is. Yeah, so we can't. Um, so that's easy. Um, okay, Mexican Rookie of the Season. That's right. He is worth a lot more now. He was going to be the guy I got, but Villa beat me to it in the last window when we had no money. That was going to be the Martinez replacement if we could have afforded it. Unfortunately, not the case. Villa picked him up. But if Villa did drop off a bit late, I think what they ended up at 7th. Yeah, 7th. So they do have European football. Now, Euro. So we're 10 days away. What is happening in the Euros? Who is there? France is there. So at least they've actually qualified this time. Denmark, France, Netherlands is a brutal group. Spain, of course, are there. England, yeah. Okay, Italy and Germany did qualify for this as well, but they're in the same group with Sweden and Armenia. What is going on with Germany's ranking? 10th, okay. What about Italy? How? 8th, okay, and they somehow both missed the last World Cup. What about France? 3rd. Right, hold on, let's have a look at this. World rankings, why is it? Oh, men's, that's why. Why is it not in order? Is this just English? This is just European teams, isn't it? That's why. Okay. Turkey are high, considering. But it's probably about what you'd expect. Ivory Coast are very high. And 4th, apparently, tied with Brazil. Oh, that's right. The former manager here got the Brazil job. Oh, he won't last long. Get me in there. I love a bit of a Brazilian. I'll wax out the sticky stuff. Or whatever else. Where did that come from? Oh, we've got more money. Lovely. Florian, he doesn't want to go. It's like the 3rd time you've tried, Florian. We're above you now. It only took 1 season, and we're better than you. Just why don't you come here instead? You won't want to go. No, yep, exactly. Stop trying, Florian. You're wasting your breath. Santos 59. I think the release clause is 60, so that's close already. Yeah, love seeing Onodera, the team. Who is concerning. Yeah, the team absolutely loved that, even though they're all on holiday and not here. But no one else has gone in for Blades yet. At least I haven't seen that pop up. We might get a free run at Blades, which would be surprising on a free. I like it. It'd be a great backup for the club, even if we go to international or whatever we end up doing, or spend 1 more year actually sorting out that debt. Gone back out to over the 1 million mark, or 100 million mark, sorry. 1 million would be nothing. Yeah, we're not getting rid of Martin, sorry. If I can have anything to do with it, because he's homegrown, which is pretty important in Europe. Player recommendations. There's a few. Let's get the list sorted out. Oh, yes. Some nice ones here. Add. Those ones in. So a week until the Euros and also the window opening. I might end up going off a little bit earlier today too, guys. I think I'll go chat some stuff with the wife. So I'll be back tomorrow night, but we might just end a little bit early tonight. Maybe another 15 minutes or so, just because I've got to sort some life stuff out, I think. So yeah, heads up there. But we are just going through this stage. We'll keep on going through tomorrow. Figure out what we're going to do next season. Now we picked up the domestic treble here. Oh, there ain't much else left to really complete the CV. Probably, yeah. If it's not too boring, a World Cup. By the time we actually get to it in 2 years. Or if a club comes after us and it's a bit interesting. Right. Oh, we've got him. Oh, my lord. That's a great deal. Where's my soundboard with that? Well, this is a top deal on a free. Lot of wage, but on a free, that is, as a backup, that is class. Does have problems with injuries and heading, but get him in behind Mitchell. We can do a slight tidy up there. Caserta might be able to, if we get 10 million for Caserta, that's still probably worthwhile. Although did we spend 38 million on him? What was I smoking? Okay. Clearly way more money back then. Okay, maybe it's not the big greatest thing, but Blake, yes, accept. Goodness me, that's a great deal. Watch me now get poached by another club and I should have saved that one. But if we stay here, that is going to work out very well. Okay, Leal after Lazzolo. Is he on a free? But Blades is coming in. Love to see it. No, he's not on a free. That's 40 odd million, so we absolutely can't get involved in that. Not at the moment. Brighton wants Santos for around the release clause. Surely you don't want to go to Brighton. Speaking of which, why would you leave me? Okay, I actually was just trying to get you a contract. I just pressed the wrong button there. There we go. You can have some more money. Oh, it's a big wage rise, actually. Probably should have been careful about that. Now, you're the fitness coach. You good? You're outstanding. Let's try and keep you as well. Clubs coming after all my staff, the cheeky sods. You're not that great, Logan. That's more like it. Look at the quality of these players. That's what you want on our shortlist. That's what we like on our shortlist. Oh yeah, he's expensive. It's kind of awkward when you can't afford any of them though. Not even him, and he's worth about 4 times my budget. Especially once I adjust it with the wage that's going to come out. For Blades, Due apparently not good enough. I reckon he could still do a job, Desiree Due, but he would want a big wage. So Yeah, it doesn't really suit. Oh, hey, Jude, 1 year left on your contract, eh? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Can you do a roll in DM, Jude? I need a DM. Um, we'll see. Apparently, a few clubs like the lad that we can't offer a contract extension to until he sees if people want to buy him. Why you'd be a starter for the Premier League champions and want to go to a team that just scraped through the playoffs of the championship, I don't know, but sure. Apparently, that's a thing. Right, Adam Wharton, you are officially cooked. Let's get you off that shortlist. Yeah, 36 or 37, whatever that was. Getting well past it. We've done one transfer for next season if we're, going to stay here. That's a good one. Just how we deal with other stuff that might make things interesting. Would like to get to the end of the month, but it might not happen until tomorrow. So it's usually when all the job things happen. Not Forest. Oops, sorry, hiccup. Manager is apparently going to join Man U. So that's where they're going. The rumour was Nagelsmann from Spurs to Bayern. So neither of those are really. If Bayern came after us, I might have considered it, but yeah. Interesting. Right, we're going to keep our scout, but the other guy, who we didn't try and talk out of it, because didn't go so well with the other guy, yeah, he's off to Alaves. So that's a weird one. So I'm going to have to sort out staff as well at some stage. I would like to get to the end of the month, actually, so I can maybe do that off camera, and then we can just get stuck straight into the other side of things. We have tumbled down the club rankings. Bro, we won the treble. How have we tumbled down the rankings? It's because we didn't play. It's a nice, I tell you what, can't argue with that position, though. Yeah.
Nice.
My mouse is covering it, but still, 69th. Can't be mad with that, can you? And England didn't get the coefficient spots. Oh, it was Spain and Germany. Oh, Wolves, you've been done dirty. Okay. We've got plenty of trained at clubs, so I think we're going to be all right. We should be absolutely okay if we're, well, for European registration, we were fine for the Prem. We've got that many young players, unless quite a few of them are turning 21. Even still, we had like 10 registration spots clear, it felt like, so we've got a lot of open spots in this team. Just a lack of money to fill them. Which is a slight issue. We're losing 2 players on freeze, so that doesn't help get the wages sorted out. But given what we're going to be giving to Blades, yeah, not ideal. Right, the window is open. We've still got our ESCs. We will probably be doing that, yes. Oh, the finances have got a lot better again. Okay. At least the debt is getting closer to the original debt. As you can see from this screen. Original 80 million, we got it down a lot from the 200 odd million. We went back in the championship. That was horrific. When I spotted that screen back down there, what the happened? But yeah, winning the Prem and everything else helps. Now, yeah, we're not going to get you. Wants to go to Aston Villa, so that is fine. Not nowhere near that price, guys. That's an easy turn down. I won't tell you in public. We've got people's contracts expiring, so if you do your research, you can probably figure it out. Press. We are gonna need a DM and maybe a striker. Maybe a striker. Tell you what, some of these score lines from New Zealand are freaking dire in that AFC Nations Cup. 1-0 over Samoa. And they got it, they like topped their World Cup group a few years ago too in this. Somehow. And they can barely beat Samoa. Oceania might be building. Oceania might be about to go hard in this safe. But we've got 2 weeks until the end of June, which is going to be when all the contracty stuff goes down. So that's probably when maybe some more random things pop up. And fixtures in 7 days as well, so it helps us plan the pre-season a little bit more. Now, there's an offer for Martin, our backup striker here from Wolves, the homegrown striker, so we don't want to at all, but we'll see. If he's keen on the move, there's probably not much we can do about it in the financial situation still we're in. So let's get through this. Yeah, the finances are getting a lot better, which is nice. No, he's fine. Doesn't want to go there. That's easy. Carl Mason. That's the sort of bid we should be doing, isn't it? Maybe I should be going after him. That's a really good striker. As a third choice for 5 mil, maybe this is where I need to hold things for today. Given the money we've got, I'm not going to do a lot better than Carl Mason, am I? With my 14 million pound transfer budget, sorry, it's gone down. Unless the silver bloke looks ridiculous, which not really. Right, we might just go in for Carl Mason here. But at that price, like, he is clearly the best down here. He's known with more potential and current ability. He's English. Like, the cheaper options, like, really sneaky good? Not really. Not overly. We've got some promising strikers. Just need someone who can do a job in the meantime. Oh, hello. Although he, if that's the fee, ain't bad, but 24. We could sneak a homegrown lad here. Trained at Sheffield. We might have a crack at him. Keen. No, you won't be starting, bro. Yeah, you'll be a French. You want a lot of money, and 6.4 is more than I thought it was going to be. We'll have a crack at you, but I want to do installments here. Let's go for 4 and 2 of 2.5. There we go. And you none of this. Or this, please. It's not awful. It's not awful. We can do 4.5. Take that down to 3, and I think we can cop that. 3.5, slightly overpaying. Just take the money. Tell you what, we'll add in 50 league goals. By then we should have some money. You get 500k. How about that? Oh, stop being so picky, Miami. Okay, 1 mil. There you go. Goodness me. Right, well, Kyle Mason. He looks good. So we might go after him. Third choice striker. Very good for that price. And don't tell me there's a... Oh, you could be fun. Probably need someone a little bit better currently for that, but you do look quite fun. Is that backup DM? Oh, we're getting there. We are getting there. Might have to do for the price we can pay, to be fair. Unless we get some money from elsewhere. You're a bit expensive, probably for what you are. Definitely too expensive. You're not really a DM, are you? Sepulveda is too expensive. You are just not good enough. How's Golob looking? 100 million. Bro, we burgled him out of Benfica. We burgled him out of Benfica at Napoli, eh? That is insane price rise. He certainly didn't have that potential. So he's kicked on massively after we picked him up. Yeah, that's insane. It's not a bad little option. Right, we'll get through this. So I'm going to go a little bit early today, guys. Sorry. But I think I've got to do some stuff. So we'll be back tomorrow. And we'll, make our way through the rest of this window and figure out what we're doing. Having just picked up the treble here with Man City. But thanks for coming in today, guys. Greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up on the stream or a follow. Always greatly appreciated. Let's just see. Is there people live? I probably can't be much of a part of a raid anyway. Let's if it loads up, computer, yes, it does. What do we got? There ain't a lot. Yeah, we might just leave it for today, guys. So I'll be back tomorrow, and yeah, we'll catch you guys then. Same about 6:30 PM Michigan, and we'll make our way through. Hopefully, we'll get to a point where we can actually make a decision, and also maybe make some signings, just so we don't leave City off in too bad a state if we do go. But we'll see. There's not a lot out there, it seems like. So that's a bit of a... That's interesting as I try and show it to you guys. It's going to take forever to load. There it is. So yeah, there's a few more jobs popping up, but I don't know. I've taken away my Phoenix, which was my fallback option. So those idiots went a bit too early. Yeah. Don't think Palace has popped up, which would be kind of interesting. I don't want the Batiste B team job, goodness me. How did Palace not sack their manager? How did Crystal Palace not sack their manager? Because that would have been kind of fun. After getting relegated from the championship. Anyway, we're back tomorrow. I'll figure out what we're going to do, guys. So, and the save for the next season of it. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Bye.